Hi there, this week's topic is research, a slightly more technical topic compared to last week's, so hopefully I get the key pressure points across. So remember that our ultimate objective here is growth, and to do this we need to plan and lay a solid foundation to ensure we make the right decisions in terms of strategy, which will result in executing on the right tactics for your business or client. The skill sets I'd like to teach this week are competitor analysis, content research, and keyword research. Generally speaking, the majority of your website traffic comes via an intentional search on a search engine or a targeted ad defined by your interests. So what I mean by your interests is that if you are an end user, you would see the ad positioned on a website that you're busy viewing, or perhaps via the timeline stream on Facebook or any other social platform that allows for sponsored content. So most people have social bios, interests, or specific type of content that they engage with on a social platform. The more data you hand over to the social platform, the more they know about you, which means the ad network can present ads to a very specific targeted audience. This is scary, but very true. So some end users see it as a benefit, but others see it as a bit of a privacy issue. Rightly or wrongly, as businesses, we need to be looking at both social interest as well as search intent to get the attention of the user. If a business is receiving direct traffic or majority branded search traffic, then it's merely existing and relying on brand to get traffic. We need to be honest with ourselves here and say that just existing isn't a recipe for growth. The business is leaving itself wide open for competitors gaining market share, or worse, being disrupted by technology. So being aware of competitors and having a research mindset doesn't make you invincible from competition, but it will make you more aware of the challenges and opportunities within the respective industry that you're in. So creating an agile, ready, and willingness to adapt culture within the business is a really good idea, and it starts with research. So at a very high level view, we see search and social channels working together. At WebGrowth, we call it search intent and social interest. Creating content that speaks to both channels is the sweet spot. With staff members having a good understanding of search and social, they'll be able to understand what people search for in Google, and if they're searching for it, surely there will be a high interest on social platforms, even if they're not intentionally searching for it at that point. So when you start creating content that appeals to both search intent and social interest, the closer you get to the sweet spot, the higher the likelihood of your content ticking all three boxes of the performance formula that we like to talk about, which is clickability times shareability times distribution. I want to put a big disclaimer at this point though. Just because you're creating content, it doesn't automatically mean success. There's still a structural component at play, which affects your approach to website structure and publishing of this fresh content. I go into more detail on this topic in week 3, but I wanted to make sure I drop this in now before you get ahead and think that content creation is an automatic success factor. Unfortunately, right now, you're still not ready. Your content still needs architecture, and we call this content architecture. It's often the one missing piece in the puzzle amongst content teams managing high website traffic. And even for small businesses targeting their niche audience, requires an understanding of good website URL and design structure. Okay, let's get back to this week's topic, research. See you in the next video.